RA?
Located at almost any collegiate level institution, RAs are the individuals who have to be more than simple students. Though at Morehouse College, that may appear to be easy, is even becoming an RA truly simple?
I became an RA in the spring of last year, and it is a very selective process. There aren't that many slots open. I often joke around with people and say this is harder than punching the Greek line. And I think what allowed me to be selected was the fact that even though I was not selected as an ARA, I continued to work with OHRL, developing programs.
Like other things on Morehouse's campus, there's a lot of politics that come into play when applying for the job as an RA. It's definitely more than what they ask of you to do. You have to get to know people who are in the selection committee. Definitely make sure you stand out from everyone else inside of the pool.
From unlocking their residence doors at untimely hours and dealing with their bathroom messes, to establishing programs and display boards, an RA is not a position just for anyone.
We are here to be symbols of guidance and role models. We're always here for any questions. We're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Teach you life skills or try to assist you in life decisions so that you can better make decisions in the future. Someone who's readily available, understanding, but also firm in his decisions is very friendly, because getting to know your residents is half the battle. If you don't have that relationship with your residents, it's hard to do any of the rest of the job.
RA, you really fall into a big brother / father mode, depending on what some of the guys, and some of these guys don't have father figures, and some of them just really want a brother they can look up to. I've had a lot of intimate conversations. There are a lot of my residents that, I just have a strict confidentiality clause with them because they trust me that much. On duty requires complete balancing. One of the things with me is I'm very strict when it comes to my academic side. So when I'm on duty, it requires a major balance. I cannot study when I'm on duty because it's just a lot going on and I like silence. So RA is 24/7. It's around the clock. We have meetings. You're either going to do really well as an RA or you're going to do really poorly.
With all the responsibilities that are placed on RAs, the question that needs answering is the position an actual job or just a fellowship?
I honestly think it's both. It is a job because we are compensated, but that compensation also goes as kind of sort of attached to your GPA, because if you don't have a certain GPA, you cannot do this job. And so you can be a good RA all semester long, but at the end of that semester, if you don't pass with a GPA, your fellowship is just dropped. It's a job because we do have certain documents that we have to turn in. We do have certain expectations that are there. So it's really kind of sort of one in the same. There is an academic requirement, and there are job requirements. If you don't show up to a meeting, you will be fired.
I definitely see it as more of a fellowship than a job, because I really think that what they ask of us is not equal to the stipend they pay us. So you really have to love what you're doing and actually enjoy what you're doing to want to do this job. Because if you just look at it as a job, to where you're just doing it for the pay, you're going to quit.
A residential advisor, a simple 9 to 5, or something much more complex?
Can y'all sign in for me?